You know what? I'm gonna come right out and say it. YouTube is hard, and for anybody that thinks it's easy, it's not. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of thought that goes into it. It's a lot of pressure sometimes because you're worried about all the wrong things, like views, and not worried about getting better at your content, not worrying about getting better about speaking on camera. Like, we all have many struggles on here as far as even figuring out what type of content we want to create and where we're going. And understand, it's hard for me too. Don't think because I've gotten better on camera or I speak well on camera that it didn't start out that way. It started out that way. It definitely didn't. I struggle, and I still struggle. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. Sometimes I don't know if I'm creating the right content, if everything I'm uploading is worthy of even being on the platform. But I had to understand that anything that's hard, you have to go even harder, if that makes sense. Sometimes things get hard, and you have to put in that work. You have to put in that effort, and you have to upload maybe more than once a day if you have to. Whatever it takes for you to improve, whatever it takes for you to get better on this camera, whatever it takes for you to feel natural every time you speak to this camera. Because I've done a lot of videos, and it took me a lot of videos to realize that all I have to do is get on here and be myself and talk to y'all and be authentic and just be my normal self. Sometimes you get serious Terry. Sometimes you get funny Terry. Sometimes you get a somber Terry that's not in the best mood and don't feel like recording. And I know I shouldn't record like that because it comes off on camera tenfold. You can definitely tell when somebody's mood is off. So this is a platform where sometimes you got to show up in a range of emotions, and you got to figure out how to snap out of it so you can get on here and perform for this camera. And when I say perform, it means show up. Show up on here and really being yourself and almost being vulnerable in a sense where you're able to let every emotion show through on this camera, because sometimes I'm ashamed to get on camera because I don't know how I look as far as my emotion, how I feel, what I'm going through. Sometimes I tell y'all what I'm going through, but it's a whole lot of things that goes into it, and you got to determine whether or not you're willing to put that on camera. If you're willing to show your true self, who you are, how you feel, your thoughts, opinions, and views, whether it be on another content creator or just your life. If you want to put your life out there, how much of your life you want to put out there. There's a lot of decision making that goes into creating content, and I haven't got it figured out. And in the beginning, you won't either, and it's going to be a lot of time. It's going to take a lot of videos, a lot of uploads, a lot of thought that goes into it, a lot of thought into your thumbnails, a lot of thought into your titles. There's so many things and so many moving parts here on YouTube that we don't even understand. Even the algorithm, we don't understand it. And everybody's trying to combat that and beat the algorithm you want, because it changes all the time. There's always going to be an issue of why we feel like we're not growing and why we're not growing, because things continue to change on this platform, and it's not going to get any easier. With that being said, I suggest you just keep uploading, stay encouraged, stay motivated, and don't let all these things get in your head where it prevents you from recording your first video or your 10th or your 20th video. Just focus on uploading. Focus on being the best you can be when you get on this on your channel and you present your content. Have fun with it. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't get stressed about it. Don't worry about the views, because they are coming, like I always tell you. This is your channel. You do what you want with it. I talk about niche and how important it is, but if you don't want to do that, don't do it. It's your channel. You control what you do on here. Be mindful of certain things so you don't get shadow banned or your channel demonetized or shut down if you're at a certain point. But just be mindful of what you're doing, but have fun and create whatever you want to, because this is your channel, it's your world, and you have to enjoy what you're doing. If you want to do this full time, make sure it's going to be something that you enjoy doing, because if you get on here and do something that, and this even makes it harder, a lot of people will start and they get on here and do something that they never really wanted to do, and then they keep doing it, and then they get success. They start to blow up. They start to do well on their channel, but they never really wanted to do that. Be mindful of what you start off doing, because if that's what grabs your people, then you're scared to pivot because you don't want to lose them. You can switch it up every now and then. In the beginning, do what you want to do. Figure out what works for you. Figure out what works for your audience, what audience that you even want to bring in. Because every audience isn't going to be a good audience. You might not want somebody that's going to be finicky. If you vlog, they're not going to like every vlog you do. You might start doing a certain thing, and they want to see that all the time, that particular vlog. So if you travel, you start off travel vlogging, and you ain't got money to travel all the time, don't start a travel vlog, because they want to see you travel. If you start a vlog about basketball and you basketball all the time, then you do a skating vlog, they don't want to see you skate. So be mindful of what you start and make sure that you can keep up with it, because people can be finicky. People like what they like, and understandable. People come on here, but you start losing subscribers and people feel like you've almost betrayed them, because people take this personal. This is personal because people have grown a connection with you. And if they feel like you're doing something different, oh, I didn't subscribe for this. I didn't sign up for this. I'm gone. And it's unfortunate because you hate to see your people go, but understand that that's a part of the game here on YouTube. You're going to lose some, you're going to gain some. But along the way, make sure you're learning. Don't stop learning during this process, because you're going to gain so many other skills that's going to help you further in other areas of your life, not just YouTube. Your speaking. Just your confidence. Confidence is big. A lot of people lack confidence, but I've seen people change. Their confidence level has shot through the roof because they got on here and got comfortable on camera, and now they can speak in front of anybody with no problem. So, hey, I hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button, because it helps the channel. Subscribe so you know when I upload new content. And as always, thanks for watching Terry Creates. Love y'all.